Hi, welcome to another episode of the Art of Grace podcast, where God is creating a better you. I'm your host, Farah. Stick around as this special episode will be talking about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for tuning into the Art of Grace podcast, where God is creating a better you. I'm your host, Farah. Today's special episode will be celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month with this amazing organization, TULIPS. Don't miss these inspirational stories by these amazing ladies. You don't want to miss this. Hey everybody, listen, I told you that we had a special guest here today, and so many of you all already know her. She's done a podcast episode with me before, but I wanted to gift her this amazing episode today. It's not even gifting her because she's giving something back today. So all these beautiful tulips that are here today, getting beautified from the inside out, I had to have the CEO and founder of this organization come out and share with you what are we doing here today for these beautiful ladies. So Rhea, listen, introduce yourself again for those who those who don't know you.
Hi, well, my name is Rhea Clark Newman. I have a nonprofit organization called Tulips Blooms. I am the CEO and founder of this amazing organization, and we cater more to women life after cancer and caregivers.
Yes, and so today, well, first of all, this month is going to be so huge for you. You're going to be so busy. I haven't put out there a lot on my socials, but Rhea is going to be speaking at one of my upcoming networking events.
Yes.
You have so many events that you're going to be speaking at this month.
Yes.
Let's talk about the month of October, because I know that tell me, because I don't want to say it incorrectly. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
It's October is, they designated October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month to just bring education, support, and community to this disease. I just reached out to American Cross, the American Cross Foundation, and they say now instead of 1 in 8, it's 1 in 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's 1 in 3 now. Yes. So
why do we think that is?
Well, what I'm coming across, been doing this for some years now, is I'm coming across of things that we're putting in our bodies.
Got it.
The type of products that we're using. The processed foods and different things of that nature that we're really not knowing what is going into all of these different products and ingredients and chemicals that we use on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
So that's what I've been coming across. It's starting to attack our younger generation as well. I'm starting getting patients as young as 28.
Wow.
That's the youngest that I've seen. So that's why this is so important, that we need to, this is more important now than ever, is early detection.
Yes.
Big
so
on
important.
early detection and your genetic testing.
Yes.
Find out your history, to see if this is something that you may have to address later in life. But at least you can start getting that information over to your primary care, and that way they can start testing you early if they know that there is some type of genetics involved. They will go ahead and test you early.
Well, I know one of the things that, is although it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Rhea is busy throughout the entire year, right? She's made this her dreams work. This is her purpose. Share just a little bit for those who have not seen your episode with me. So you're going to go back and watch her episode after this. Just about, just a little bit about your journey and why you started this organization.
For me, it started back in 2017 when I actually found out that I had breast cancer. It was found by my husband. He found it and advised me to go and get it checked out. And of course, I ignored it. For months.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember you sharing that.
I ignored it for months. And then I finally went back and checked it again because it turned hard. And I did go to the doctor. They told me it was a cyst. So they gave me some antibiotics, but then it got harder.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, wow. So then he said, I'm a concern. So then he made me do some, another mammogram.
Got it.
And then he had me do some scans and an ultrasound.
Okay.
And then once they did that, and then the big surprise was the MRI.
Oh, okay.
And when they did the MRI, that's when they showed it was breast cancer, and it was stage 3.
Wow.
And it was one of the most deadliest diagnoses, which is invasive ductal carcinoma stage 3, triple negative. And the triple negative piece is the most important part of the breast cancer diagnosis because it has no hormonal.
Okay.
So that means that I wouldn't know if I had breast cancer. Like there's no early detection for it, so I'm gonna have to get checked for the rest of my life.
Got it.
But the thing of, but also there's a blessing and the curse. I don't have to be on any medications for it.
Okay.
But I do have to watch it very closely.
Okay.
As I get older and I do it throughout my checkups and things of that nature. And this particular piece of the triple negative is more common in African American minority women.
Wow, do you hear that, ladies? This is why it's so important. One thing that I love about you, Rhea, is that we were talking to another person who's going to be on this episode with us. And if you had not gone through what you went through, maybe this organization would not be in existence today.
Yes. And I mean, I can honestly say that because I mean, you know, unfortunately, I always speak about that, you know, don't let something like this happen to you before you start doing your purpose.
Yes.
And it took, by me having this diagnosis, it made me want to be more involved.
Yes.
Because I wanted to talk to women about definitely being very aware of your body and knowing your body. And because I ignored it, you know, it could have been way worse than what it was, because the blessing for me was my tumor didn't spread. But I do have conversations with other women who has the same diagnosis as me, and they're spread it, and like they're still having to do chemo for 6 months. And you know, I only had to do 4 intense rounds, which was a preventative measure. But most women who has the same exact diagnosis, because it spread it, they're the ones are having the most difficult time with it. So they're having to do more chemo and radiation, even with getting the double mastectomy. So that just shows how deadly and horrible this particular disease can be.
Oh my gosh. You know, one of the other guests was on, you'll see her segment, but you mentioned something in the episode with me some months ago, was that survivor's remorse. So you were just sharing that, you know, like, God, you blessed me, but the other people that are going through it, why are they having it so much harder?
I do suffer from that. That's one of the things that I do suffer from, because in this journey, I have seen so much death.
Got it.
This was the first time in my life within these last 5 years that I've seen so many people that I've met, wonderful people, wonderful mothers, wonderful sisters, and now they're no longer here. And that's been kind of hard for me, because I've had people that went through this with me where we partnered, because one of the things my oncologist told me was to find a buddy. When you're going through this journey, find a buddy that you may that is going through the same thing, and then you can bounce off of each other. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And that's what we decided to do. And then to be, now that buddy I had is no longer here. And so that kind of bothers me from time to time, but I just try to remember her and just try to know that I'm doing good works and doing it in her name, and just
you know what, Rhea, because I think that what happens is that we don't tell people that are here, we don't give them their flowers. But as I follow you on social media, that's one of the things I can say about you, is that yes, you're dealing with the living, but you honor those who have gone on. You make sure to honor them in their birthdays. You check on their families. I see at your events that their families are there. Their families are there even though their loved ones are gone, because they believe in what you're doing. And so I love that about you. I want you to know that I know that it's got to be hard, but you still bring their memory, you know, just a beautiful story to their memories. You really do.
And I feel that's important, because I don't want to, because, you know, we tend, and unfortunately, as we go through life and as we get older, we do tend to forget certain people. We don't totally forget them, but we're just doing our day-to-day life. And these beautiful women that were a part of this nonprofit organization, last year, they died 2 and 3 weeks apart. And they were 3 of our members. And it was just so hard for me at that time to, you know, there's been so many times that I wanted to stop doing this, because it just was so hard losing, you know, I couldn't save them. I felt like that's something I just couldn't save them from it. And it's just hard to see their beautiful faces and they're no longer here, but their courage, even going into knowing that they were no longer going to be here, and being able to have those conversations with them and tell them that I love them and I thank them for everything they've done for me and things like that. That has been really how I've been able to get closure. To keep moving. It's just being, God has allowed that. I'm learning how to say goodbye with grace. And then I'm just like, okay, They're no longer here, but they're going to always be in my spirit. But I at least got to tell them that I love them.
I love that. Saying goodbye with grace. So it's okay because I mean this is a part of life too, right? Because anything can happen. Like I think I told you I had a car accident this week. You know, and I'm so happy that I'm here. But you know, to know that you're honoring them in that way is so great. So let's talk about what we're doing here today. And where are we? Because people see this beautiful walk. So you guys know that I'm not at home. I actually came out to be a part of this event with Rhea, and I want her to share with you all what's going on here today because you all are being nosy and you want to know.
So today I met with Miss Melissa. She is the marketing person for Salon Dulé, and they shut the whole salon down for us to pamper 5 beautiful recipients. We have 8, but only 5 was able to attend, but they shut down the whole salon for us. People are coming here volunteering their services, makeup artists, hair stylists. Beautiful venue, beautiful place. The gentleman Justin is over everything here. He's amazing. And that's why you gotta have conversations with people. He just told me his mom and his grandmother died of breast cancer. So this was such a dear and near thing that he wanted to do for these ladies, and they are loving it. They're enjoying it, and I just thank Mrs. Dulé for letting us come here.
It's beautiful.
She has 3. She has other locations as well. This one that we're at right now is off of Mills.
Yes.
And she has other locations, so we would definitely give you all of that information. But they're one of our sponsors as well for our event we're doing October the 25th. You will have some of their information in your swag bags if you attend. If not, then you can just contact me and I can give you their information.
Awesome. So you have a lot going on. Let's talk about some of the things you got coming up because I want them to know where they can find you at. She does have her event that's coming up October the 25th, and that will be on my social media pages as well. And we'll have it in the description box for you to link up and to register for that event. Also, so what do you need, right? Because we know that these events, you know, you're blessing ladies, you know, who are cancer survivors. And so what can the viewers do for your organization right now, this month especially?
Definitely, if you can go to www.tulips, like the flower, tulipsblooms.org. You can definitely do donations, or if you want to just provide gifts for 8 of the recipients, we also take that too. We have a link for an Amazon wish list as well. Awesome. She would definitely have that in the comments as well that you can go to, and you can also purchase something from there. And other than that, you know, donations, you can do it through our website, or you can just do that as well, or purchase a ticket and just attend. Or purchase a ticket and let someone else attend that you may know that's a breast cancer survivor, because we also acknowledge them as well. Even though they may not be one of the 8 recipients this year, we still, you know, acknowledge the breast cancer survivors in the audience.
Yes, and then also family members of those who might have passed away, or for those who are being honored, you can sponsor them. Sponsor a table. Can they sponsor a table at your event?
Unfortunately, we don't have any more tables because we are pretty full almost. So we're almost sold out. So we need just a couple of more. You know, we have a few tickets left. Which that's a blessing because we have such a great support system. So we're almost sold out. So we don't have any more tables. We don't have any more vendors. But if you at least sponsor someone to attend that may need this, because it's going to be powerful. We have 2 amazing speakers that are going to be speaking. We're going to have fun. We're going to dance. We have raffles. We have swag bags. We have food. We have all kinds of things going on. We have vendors that are going to be there. And so it's going to be affordable vendors. I always try to make sure I have affordable vendors.
And another thing too, though, is that even if you can't get there, remember, this is a life project of hers, her life purpose. So she's not just doing this in the month of October. She needs things throughout the whole entire year. There are women who need bras, they need care packages, they need support. And so this organization, they need your donations throughout the whole entire year. Consider partnering with this organization. If you're looking for an organization to partner with this year, January is the start of the year, but October to me is the start of a new season. And so, you know, get the season in your heart and donate to this organization. And consider becoming a partner and a yearly sponsor for her.
And we also cater to caregivers. November is caregiver month. So we always do a little something for the caregivers for them as well. So stay tuned for that as well. So like she said, this is the beginning of a new season, and we always are giving back to those who need to be deserved and we want to make sure we congratulate them and thank them.
Another thing that Rhea did today is that although the ladies came here for their makeovers, she also had swag bags for them. She had t-shirts. She had a whole nice little spread of appetizers. So those are the things that your monies are going towards, everybody. So that's why I want you to consider becoming a sponsor and giving back in whichever way you can. If you can donate a service, if you can donate, just anything, just reach out to her. We will have all her information in the description box.
Well, thank you.
It's always so much fun hanging out with you. This has been a blessing for me, although I have not, this has not affected my life. This organization has definitely affected me because I think I met you over a year ago, and I just see all that you're doing, and I believe in it, and I'm always pushing for you to just grow higher and higher.
Thank you, and same with you. Thank you so much for coming in our community and just gracing us with your presence and acknowledging those who don't get the acknowledgement that they deserve. And it's beautiful watching your podcast, seeing some of my classmates, seeing some of my friends, because I am a Sanford native, and I did
She's
know
a Bo-Keep girl.
Bo-Keep girl. And I love to see that we're being more acknowledged for the things that we do, because we have some great, amazing people that are from Sanford that are doing big things. So I thank you for shining that light on them to give them an opportunity to be known and to get out there. So thank you for that. We really appreciate you.
And one thing too is that Rhea always highlights other nonprofit organizations with her information. So go to her page. I'm going to have all her pages and her socials in the description box. Make sure you reach out to her. I will also have the Tulips who are here getting all fancied up. They have allowed me to also share their email addresses. So reach out to them. If their stories touch your heart or touch somebody who share this podcast episode with them so that they can be blessed as well. Okay? So it was so much fun, Rhea. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
And listen, make sure that you do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I will have that in every segment of this video. And we want to definitely hear from you. And listen, okay, before we close out, so we have your event October the 25th. Let's talk about that event real quick.
Yes. So
what's the name of that event?
It's Denim and Pearls, the 6th annual Tulips Blooms Denim and Pearls edition.
Anniversary.
So we're 6 years in. The theme is Denim and Pearls. And it's just going to be so nice. We have so many great things going on that day. Like I said, dancing, singing. We're going to be remembering people from who are part of Tulips that are no longer here. We just have a full day of fun. And the chandelier room is beautiful. And the mayor of Kissimmee, Miss Jackie, has donated her space for us. And it's so beautiful. And the person who's decorating, Kiana, is doing the decorating, some of it to add to it.
She's amazing. Love you, Kiana.
So I am just, excited about what we're going to see that day. And we just got the news that Bravo is sponsoring the food.
What?
So we have so many things going on.
You love to eat, ladies.
We love to eat, so Bravo. And then we have other things that we're implementing, like plant-based and vegans for those people who are actually trying, changing their way they're eating and stuff.
Love that.
So we're starting to now with our events incorporate some healthy choices as well. So we have some good things that are going to be happening.
Well, I saw, so Rhea's going to be at my event October the 17th. So check that out on my socials, the Eventbrite. Make sure you go ahead and register for that event. She's going to be the keynote speaker for us the month of October. So you don't want to miss that, October the 17th at 6:30. I also saw a flyer with you and Dr. Harriet. An event. What church is that?
It's Faith Cathedral or something like that.
Yes,
off of Powers and Pine Hills off Powers. So yes, she has me speaking there. We will have a table as well. She wants to have so people can sign up. We do look for volunteers, ambassadors. Miss Farrah here is also an ambassador for Tulips Bloom. So if you're interested in being any part, we really appreciate it. She donates services for us. She's always doing things for Tulips. And that's all we ask, so we're just appreciative of anything we receive.
Yes. Well, I'm so excited. This month is going to be amazing. Not just this month, this entire year for you. I pray that all that's necessary for this organization will be met, and all of your dreams and desires for the women and for even the men that are being affected and the families, that all of your needs will be supplied, and that these women will have another blessed occasion.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wasn't Rhea amazing as always? Make sure that you give to her organization and stay tuned, because we have some more ladies coming on to share their journeys with you as well.
Stay tuned.
All righty. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I have my next tulip here with me. Her name is Jasmine, and she's here today. She had her beautiful makeover, and you said something to me. You said that you're not used to doing something like this.
I am not.
Yes.
Usually I'm very minimal.
Okay.
Hoodie and jeans, no makeup.
Like a soccer mom.
Yep. Football mom.
Football mom. Okay, there you go.
Yep.
So when you finished getting ready, the girls up front said they've never seen you like this. So how do you feel today being blessed with the makeover?
I feel good. I feel confident. I just feel refreshed.
Okay.
It just feels nice to get out the house and be pampered.
Yes.
And
I love it.
A little bit of TLC.
I love it. But I'm sure you look beautiful with or without makeup and everything. But the next question I have for you is that how'd you find out about Tulip Blooms?
Shanice and I have been friends for over a decade.
Wow.
Our daughters started cheerleading together.
Okay,
I have
yes.
a son in football. Shanice has a son in football, and the girls cheered the boys on.
Okay.
And Shanice was diagnosed with cancer.
Yes.
And along the way with her, I had heard about the organization and things that she was going through and the support she had.
Yes.
About 2 years after her diagnosis and what she went through, I found out I had it at my very first mammogram.
Wow.
Then that's how it kind of evolved from there through our friendship and her own experience.
Got it. So then you guys had that common bond,
Yes.
is what you can say.
Yes.
So to those who are watching, how important is getting a mammogram?
It is very important. It was my first mammogram. I had just turned 40, was going for my, my very first time. Thought nothing was going to come of it. Of course, you're not expecting anything.
Yes.
Got a call that there were some irregularities. So I was sent to the hospital to get some more imaging and more in-depth review, blood work, things like that. And then I got the call a couple weeks later that I needed to have surgery, and I ended up having a double mastectomy.
Wow. So being a mom, because that's the first thing that you mentioned, we always, whether we're a wife or, we work out in the field, being a mom is very important to you. So how did that affect you being a mom in that sense of my kids?
I was scared because it was right around the holidays. So I was scared. And then I also didn't want them to have any or miss out on anything.
Okay.
So I almost felt like I was neglecting them a little bit because we're missing out on Thanksgiving and Christmas, or at the least a normal Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it was hard, but they are older, they're teenagers, so they did help me, and it's gotten better faster, I would say. But I was very emotional at that time, feeling like I was imposing on them versus doing my motherly duties.
Wow. And for those who are watching, I mean, I never would have thought about you feeling like you're imposing on someone else's joy or happiness. Is that, how did you overcome that?
A lot of time with them. So it was the holidays. They were very comforting, and they spent time with me, and then they helped me.
Yeah.
Just on the day-to-day. I couldn't shower by myself. I couldn't get dressed by myself. So I did have a couple of breakdowns, but my kids, I've always been there for my kids, so it wasn't very hard for them to return it in favor.
I love that. So tell me some of the hardest parts of that, because you just mentioned the breakdowns. What was some of the hardest parts of your journey just for you emotionally? What was some of the hardest parts?
For me, I've always been the strong one. I'm always the one that they count on, or my husband counts on. And, we're not, we're blessed. Yes. So I'm not used to having to ask for help, or I'm not used to relying on people or relying on others to support me. I'm more of the support for others. So the hardest part was I felt weak.
Got it.
Asking for help on things like a shower or like I need something to drink and I can't lift my arms. I just felt weak, and I did have the breakdowns of just having to rely on other people.
Yeah. So it's okay to rely on those around you, because we pour out so much, and I'm a giver. So it's hard for me for someone to reciprocate back to me. I don't want to accept that gift, but that was a gift of them loving on you.
Right. Yep.
And so let's speak to the part with, having a spouse, how it affects the spouse, because, they're not here to verbalize that. What do you think your husband would say? I mean, we can't read his thoughts, right? But just going through that with you.
I could tell it was a lot on him. He's not used to just me being in a down place, whether it's emotionally or physically. You know, as moms, we kind of push through it. You're sick, but your baby's sick, so you're pushing through your own illness or your own fatigue to support them. So I could see it was a lot on him. It was draining. It was something that maybe we all were getting used to, the new normal, that I couldn't just do whatever I wanted to do or what they needed me to do. And it was a little bit of role reversals. But I made it through quickly, so that was a blessing. Surgery, and then, you know, I didn't have to do chemo. I didn't have to do a lot of the additional therapies. Doesn't mean the body didn't get weak, right? You have surgeries. I had to have 2. It did take a toll on my body and emotionally with the family, because every time you have a surgery, you don't know. You don't know what's going to come of it. You don't know if you're going to come back the same way, healthier, worse off, whatever the case is. But we made it through, and
I love it.
Better for it.
So, you know, it's a family walk. You know, I mean, they're not the ones with the issue or that, you know, the disease, but yet, you know, it still affects the family. So what do you do to stay healthy now?
What do I do to stay healthy now? I definitely eat better.
Okay.
I do have my Crunch Fitness routine. A lot of walking, a lot of just cardio stuff, because I feel like I'm still in that growing the strength back. I am just trying to be more aware of, you know, what I'm taking in my body, what I'm putting into my body, and what I'm actually focusing on as far as mentally and physically.
That's what I was going to ask you next. The next question was that what do you do to build your mental strength?
So we do go to church. We are connected with God. I did have therapy, you know, overcoming just feeling weaker and feeling like I'm imposing. So just venting, you know, how I was feeling. So I did have therapy. Not as much now. We just more scripture and Bible and you know, your support within the church. And then you have friends. Like I have Shanice, and I have, you know, you get the friends you build throughout the journey. And then you testify to other people, you know, what you went through and how they can make it without feeling like they're alone.
I love that. So what do you say to the people who are in a sense alone when they don't have a spouse or children? You know, what's one of the keys that you would give them versus them staying alone in the house and not getting out to find an organization like this?
I would say go out, find help, whether it's through the church or an organization, or make friends when you're at the doctor's office. There's so many people while I'm sitting there. We talk about our journeys. We talk about, you know, how you can help each other. For me, it's, you know, my 5th time at the doctor. For them, it may be their 1st, and what to expect and how to get through it and things like that. So you find along the way your healthcare providers. They call and they check on you. I have a nurse case manager through the insurance, and she calls and checks on me. There are people that care, whether it's their job or they're doing it, you know, out of the goodness of their heart. They are there for you, and just open up and try to reach out for the help.
And it was okay for you to be open? How hard was that for you to be open?
It was a little bit harder at first, because I won't lie, when Shanice was going through her journey, you kind of feel sorry, right? Like, I feel sorry, and you want to help others, but when you're accepting the help, it's a lot different.
Absolutely.
So it's humbling, right? And it can and will happen to a lot of people. There's no rhyme or reason. You're not a bad person. It's not like a consequence of something you did. And you just, every day is different.
I didn't think about that when you just said the consequence, because one of the last people I was interviewing said that it was like, what did I do to deserve this? Did you go through something like that?
I didn't. I didn't go through what did I do to deserve this, but I did. Woe is me. Is it fair? I thought I was doing everything I was supposed to do. I didn't take it as a punishment, but I did take it as could I have done more?
Got it.
Could I have eaten better? Could I have been more proactive on my, you know, routine checkups, things like that? But I don't think I took it as I did something wrong. It was, could I have done better?
Got it. Are you in full remission now?
I'm good.
You're good. Good. So tell me the date. What was your date? Your new birthday.
Out of surgery, I was good. So it was November 16th. Out of surgery. They got everything in surgery.
So last year, November?
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
So I was very lucky. It was my first mammogram, they caught everything. My surgery, they got everything out. I didn't have to do chemo. My grandmother, we have history. So my grandmother did have breast cancer, and my other grandmother had ovarian cancer, where she actually passed away from ovarian cancer.
Wow.
So glad I didn't postpone it too much, but also glad that it was something they detected early, and I didn't have to go through as much as what others have.
I love it. So in closing, as we close out and we talk to those who are watching, what would you say to this organization and to Shanice, your friend, for inviting you, and how important it is to get connected with an organization like this?
So I would say support is something that will help you get through this journey. Reach out to those when they offer it, accept it. You may not need it today, but you may need it 5 weeks from now, when maybe you're struggling on a heavy day, or you're struggling with a diagnosis or additional feedback that you got. So just reach out, accept the help, and there's no harm in saying yes. And reaching out for that.
I love this. No harm in saying yes. So did you enjoy her story? We still have a few more ladies who will be coming on and sharing about their journey and their gift that they got here today at the salon, and we'll be sharing some more with you. So stick with us. Thank you so much for watching. Listen, you're tuned into the Autumn Grace podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll love to hear from you. Hey everybody, yes, we are back with another beautiful tulip who is here. Listen, she came out to be beautified from the inside out today. I want her to share her name with you, and then we're going to get into her journey and why she's here with Tulip Blooms today. So listen, share with the viewers what your name is.
Hi everyone, I'm LaShanta Strong.
Yes, so LaShanta, I sat here and watched your makeover from beginning to end, because when I came in, you had just walked in like not far behind me. And she looks absolutely stunning right now. So how did you hear about today's event?
I heard about it through Rhea. Whom I met through Eaton Spa. And I mean, just coming out here was a faith of opportunities.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell me what that sounds like, because I know that mostly everybody I spoke to today was like, I don't know if I should have came. I was contemplating not coming, but yet you came out.
For me, it was like a yes right away. I'll be there. But it was also nervous. Yeah, like it wasn't like I don't want to go. It was more like, you're gonna get there. It's, you know, this in my mind, it's just like, don't be nervous. You're gonna be fine. Just get there.
You got it.
Yeah.
So today being here, you're here because you are a survivor. So do you want to share a little about your journey?
Sure. I'm a 6-year survivor. I found out that I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2018. The way of saying it was that I found out a few months before my daughter was supposed to graduate high school. They wanted to start the process early. I told them no. I said, God waited this long, so can you?
Oh my goodness.
Because throughout learning that I was diagnosed with breast cancer, that my oncologist said there were signs showing ever since 2012. I said, so God has been with me since 2012, and now then God is going to continue to be with me. So the process initially started after my daughter's graduation. So I learned about it in May, and she graduated in June. So I was just like, everything was going to happen when it's supposed to happen. Before I could even start the process, I had to go to the dentist. Good thing, because he said he found some nerves exposed that I didn't even know, so he had to just work on my mouth. He had to pull out some teeth, etc. He said, because if I had started the process before getting my teeth treatment, then I would have had more problems than the reason why my oncologist sent me to the dentist in the first place.
And that's so important for those who are watching. Lots of times people don't realize before going in for surgery, you have to have all points checked on your body, from teeth to eyes to everything. So I'm so glad that you mentioned that. So when you found out, what was your first reaction to knowing that they detected something? Besides saying, okay, we're gonna wait, what was that emotion for you?
For me, it basically started with 8 doctors telling me that you need to go see an oncologist. It was a surgeon that removed my mom's breast cancer. And I just happened to go see him. He did the CT scans, everything. He did the biopsy and whatnot. And he said, I need you to go see an oncologist. And I was like, why? And as soon as I said why, he said he may not see tomorrow. That just turned my whole world.
Oh my God.
It's like, okay, so what am I supposed to do tomorrow? And then, you know, that's all I could think about. What am I supposed to do tomorrow? And I went to go see the oncologist. He said, you're at the end of a stage 2, but you're going to be starting soon through stage 3 because that was the growth. And I said, okay, so what do I need to do now? I think right after she left the room, it just, you know, it just,
yeah,
what do you do?
I mean, hearing you say that, it almost feels like there was no empathy there in that moment. I mean, do you feel like that was a cold exchange?
No, it was plenty. Both doctors had more passion than I could ask, but he was just one of those doctors that he didn't like to beat around. It was a doctor out of St. Cloud. And he was the one that sent me to Orlando Health.
Got it.
So it was like he gave me the same care he gave my mom, but it was a shorter time with me than it was with her. She was diagnosed with a stage 1. But for me, it was more like I was getting ready for my 3rd dawn black belt. I was doing martial arts. I was active. I was playing basketball. I was that person that was at the time. I was like at that age where I was about I had just turned 50. And I had I was like really excited. Oh, I get to get my own AARP card, etc. But for me, I never looked my age. I always looked 5 to 10 years younger. So I went out and I just lived life. You know, so but I kind of felt like once the process started, that what happened to the athletic person in me? Will I shut down? I asked all those kind of questions. It did, going through the treatments and stuff did cripple me. It made it hard for me to work out. Actually, I couldn't work out. I felt like I shrunk. I had to kind of use a step stool to help to even get in bed. If I sat too low, I needed help to get up. I mean, I just went through it. So but at the beginning though, it was more like, why me? The same question everyone asks, why me?
Why me?
And then I looked at what happened with my daughter. Although she had just turned 18, it was more, can she handle this? Because with her, she had Asperger's, ADHD. She was used to a straight line. Nothing breaking that line for her. So, and with the way she paid attention to stuff, change was hard. It was hard for her. It was hard for me.
That's huge because I mean, like you said, that change piece and that part of us that we feel like we're imposing on someone else for what we're going through. And you spoke a little bit about your mom's journey. Were both of your journeys similar, or was it very different?
It was different. When she found out about hers, it was a small lump just above her breast, and she didn't have to go through the chemo as severe. I think she only had like 3 treatments.
And she beat it.
She went through the radiation. That wasn't long. It didn't take away her natural look. It didn't destroy her. But for me, I went a year long. The radiation treatments burnt me really bad. With the surgical procedures, they had to remove some of the skin. And with everything that happened with the damages of the radiation treatment, it doesn't allow my arm to go up normal length. No matter how many massages or stretches a therapist may do, it bounces back. In my own little personal humor, I would say, how I tell my radiologist, I think of my arm like a chicken's wing.
Okay.
Because no matter how many times you try to straighten it out, it bounces back.
Got it.
So I try to add a little humor in my life.
Yeah.
Do I miss being the way I was? Sure, I'm no different than anybody else.
Yes.
But I find ways to even get that back.
I love that. So for someone who's watching right now who had something similar as far as their diagnosis to yours, who was used to working out, doing all of the things, what would you say to them if they're in that place where they're like, they're so sad that they can't go back to themselves again?
I won't say you can't go back. The way I use me for an example.
Yes.
I do miss seeing me.
Okay.
I do miss seeing me.
Yes. So seeing you in the physical or just in the visual, what is that part of missing you?
It for me is the physical.
Got it. Okay.
Because internally I still feel me that you were able to see physically.
Yes.
So it's kind of like I'm wearing two faces.
Yes.
So the inner me is still the outer person I was.
Gotcha.
But due to everything that I've gone through, it aged me.
Got it.
So it's kind of like I would tell my mom, I don't know how to be you.
Yes, yes.
So when people approach me, they see me as an older person. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm no different than that 17, 18-year-old. I'm looking at you like, really? You just, but you can't tell that's what I'm thinking based on how I look.
You got it.
So I still have that sense of humor. It's like, no.
Because
really.
I was going to ask you, so when did you say, okay? When you say, okay, you don't have to accept everything that's come with this, but okay, in this moment, this is where I am.
In this moment, it is where I am.
Yes.
I'm learning how to regrow. I'm learning how to say there's nothing that could stop me.
Yes.
I mentioned that how it wasn't as strange it may be, the chemo did some damages, but it didn't do a lot.
Okay.
Some of the damages was the loss of hair, the weakness, everything else that comes with it.
Yes.
But then slowly I started to heal from it. But when they started putting me on remission medication, that's where the real damages came.
Okay.
So it made it even harder for me to stand on my own. As I like to tell people, if I was to sit low, I struggle getting up. If I was to if I wanted to sit on the ground, I'll basically fall trying to sit.
Gotcha.
So it's those things like that. It stopped me from doing things I love because of that.
Got it. Okay.
So
what are you doing to take what you love and put it into something new? Because now this is the new, right?
So I don't go back.
Yes.
To what I love. Do I miss it? Yes.
Yes.
One of the things I loved doing was sitting any of stuff. This sitting down on the floor, meditation. It's not being done now.
Okay.
I got to the point in my life I stopped saying, I can't do this anymore.
Yes.
But then I also look at it as, can I, and is it in my mind?
Yes.
Even though it may be a reality now, I learned to change the verbalization of how I speak of myself, because I found looking at the damages that had happened, it's me preventing me. It's no longer in the doctor's hands. It's no longer the treatments, all that is done and over. So it's kind of like a kid. A kid fall, they scrape their knee. What do? They get back up.
Yes.
So if you fall, you don't want to fall, but if you fall, you're gonna stumble. Go cry. I'm telling you, go cry. The biggest healing you can have. I know it wouldn't matter if it was 5 years later, 10 years. Go cry.
Yes.
Because if you don't, it's gonna affect you.
Yeah.
So you don't want to eat yourself up internally. Just let it out.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. So I may not do those jumping front kicks anymore.
Yeah.
But I will sit there, flap my feet, and do, in my mind.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I do love about me and knowing to learn the techniques of martial arts. You may not do those things physically, but mentally, it's always there.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. That was so heartfelt, and just for those who are watching, like she shared that it's a different her, right? So she's embracing the new. Doesn't mean that you forget about the past. It doesn't mean that at all. And I appreciate you sharing that, and I hope that your daughter's doing well.
Oh, she's fine. As the kids would say, oh, she make me sick. But she's good.
So in closing, what do you think for Tulip Blooms, why is it so important to have a support group like this?
Oh, this group?
Yes.
I love this group. Okay, I love this group. And if I have to highlight anybody, it would be Rhea. I'm gonna tell you, she is not the person you say no to. Because she would get you going, and she would get you going even if you don't know you're going.
Yes.
So if I have to give kudos to anybody, it would be Rhea, because she was the start of my first step with Tulip Blooms.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching her journey.
Stay
tuned. We still have another lady to speak to. She's going to share her journey, and we appreciate you guys watching. And stick with us.
Yes, stick with us. Thank you.
Hey everybody, so listen, I told you I was going to bring another beauty on with me, and I have this next Tulip who is here for her makeover today. She's looking gorgeous, as you know, and so I want her to share her journey with you and how she found out about today's event and about the organization. So I want you to introduce to the viewers what your name is.
Hi viewers, my name is Nia Pelham, and I'm from Brevard County, and I found out about the event from Rhea Clark, who is the CEO, and a friend, great friend of mine by the name of Capricia McCray.
Capricia! Oh my gosh, so she told you about today's event?
Yes, she did.
That's amazing. So how do you feel about coming in here today? Because I mean, first of all, this facility is beautiful. They're donating their time to you. So how did you feel when you walked in here today?
I felt like I'm on fire. I felt that this was going to be something great because this is a journey in itself, and it's not a so happy journey all the time.
Okay.
But I'm proud to say that I'm still here.
I love it. I love how you were honest in saying that it's not always the greatest journey. And so what was some of your hardest moments in finding out that there was something detected in your body?
My hardest moments, I guess when I got the results, period.
Yeah.
I lost my mother last year
from
breast cancer.
Wow.
And so I was devastated. And I think I was kind of in denial for a minute. But I'm thankful and very grateful to be here once again and to embrace this journey because it wasn't easy. Trying to connect with reality that this is really happening to me. So I'm grateful to say, though, I'm in remission.
Oh, that's amazing. So you don't want to compare you and your mom's journey, but did you have early detection?
Yes, I did have early detection, and I'm very grateful. But again, it didn't sink in because I felt like, oh, I'm not going anywhere, and I was still grieving from her.
Yeah.
So that in itself was very, very hard.
Yeah. So what did you do to help you through this journey that you can share with someone else? That's where you are, because I hear from a lot of women that they've lost family members from this, and now this is attacking me. But yet you, like you said, you embrace this journey right now. How did you embrace it?
Well, I said I've got to be strong. I have children to live for, most definitely, and I want to live a little longer,
Yes.
And I say to people, go quick in a hurry, fast, don't wait.
Yes.
Take care of yourself, because as the Father says, this is your temple. And when he says it's your temple, he means that.
He means it. I love how you said, I think what I just heard Nia say was finding something to live for. So you found your to live for was your children. That was that one of your things, or was that your everything?
Most definitely everything, but self as well.
Yes, yes. So what are you trying to get done in this next journey of your life?
Well, I am a licensed esthetician, believe it or not, and
Oh,
I'm trying to open up a salon here, a suite soon.
that's
Um,
amazing.
and I want to share that journey with people to make them stay and remain
Hmm.
beautified,
Yes.
and keep their temple from head to toe,
Hmm.
clean and
Yes.
flourished, and just to know they're beautiful and that they are loved by the Father, and that it is very important to again take care of that temple.
Yes. So you shared about losing your mom, and so you have that testimony for your kids to live, to check on themselves, to be healthy, and all of that. So, what are you doing to memorialize your mom in her passing?
I'm fighting through, Mom. I'm doing it for you and I,
Yes. So, what was your mom's name?
Diane.
So, what are you going to take from her legacy to your next journey, especially you doing this esthetician work? Because I know it's got to be something.
What am I going to? Can
So,
you?
so like a memory of hers, or like something about her that you want to bring into this journey with you. Is there something you could think
Um,
about her that stands out that you can bring into your next walk in the next part of your purpose?
that beauty is everything, inside out, and that she was very beautiful inside out,
Mm,
and that if you don't keep yourself clean inside
yes.
out,
Yeah.
which is a part of beautification,
Mhm.
you won't. I kind of threw myself off a little
It's
bit there.
okay. It's okay.
I just want to say that just to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I
You
love
know.
that. So, why is an organization like this important to someone who's going through the journey that you have gone through?
Oh my, you need the extra help. You
Yes.
need the friendship, the love, all of that. Because
Mm-hmm.
doing it alone, I have found
Mm.
that it's not good.
Yeah, yeah. So, what would you say to that person who's out there who's like, I want to do this by myself? What if Capricia had not been there for you, right? But you had that circle of support. How important is that support? How important was it for you?
Oh my God, very important because I was in denial,
Mm.
and still
Hmm.
grieving.
Yes.
And yeah, very
Hmm.
important. You need that because
Yeah.
she is like she woke me up.
Hmm.
You know.
What's some of the things that you can share with those who are watching in closing about grief and how to deal with that? How did you handle it? Because you're not going to you haven't forgotten about your mom, but you're now getting over that grief process. What were some of the things that you did?
Pray, 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 and
Yes.
pray and pray.
I love that. I love that.
That's
Well,
true.
thank you so much, Nia. So your remission, when did you find out about your remission?
I am a very, very early breasty. I just
Okay.
had my surgery like 3 weeks ago,
Wow.
and I just found out a week ago. Praise God Almighty.
Look at this. A
So,
brand new person in their
yes,
journey. That's amazing. Thank you
amen.
so much for sharing. And you all can't see behind the camera, but her children are here supporting her. And I love that. And did you enjoy today with them getting you all beautified and snazzy
Yes,
up?
I did. Look at me
Awesome.
now.
So listen, I'm going to make sure that I have in the description box for all the tulips who have come on to share their journey, how you can reach out to them if their stories have touched you. And make sure that you reach out to them and listen, they can be a support for you if that's something that you need right now.
Amen.
Hey, everybody, listen, I am back here with you with another beauty. She's here for her tulip makeover today, and I wanted her to share a little bit about her journey with you and who she is. So, listen, introduce yourself to everybody who's out here watching.
Hi, I'm Faye Nelson, and I am a member of Tulips since January
Wow.
2025.
Listen. So this is their 6-year anniversary. So we are out here today. They are getting these amazing makeovers. And Faye was one of the recipients of that. So Faye, how'd you find out about Tulip Blooms?
I have a girlfriend and her sister, and
Mm.
her sister is the president,
Okay.
and okay, Patrice is the sister.
Yes.
She's the president.
Yes.
And her sister, Wanda, is my best friend. She's
Hi,
my
Miss
bestie.
Wanda. Is that Miss Wanda? Is it Mac?
Yes, Miss
Okay,
Wanda
so we're
Mac.
friends on Facebook. Awesome.
So Wanda nominated me, and I'm here.
Really? That's amazing.
Yes.
And Patrice is amazing. She is another part of Tulip Bloom. She made this happen, her and Rhea together. So I'm so happy that you're here today, Faye. So Faye, do you want to share a little bit about your journey? Because she recommended you, so that means that you have a story to tell.
I have a story to tell, and I'm very grateful that I caught the breast cancer early. And when they took out the lump, I had a lumpectomy.
Okay.
And so I refused chemo. I refused radiation. They wanted me to have it, but I heard the Lord tell me I didn't have to have it. Wow. And as of today, I am cancer free and without radiation or chemo.
Wow. So that was a true walk of faith, right?
It
because
was.
I mean, there's fear that comes with getting the diagnosis. There's all these emotions. And so how did you get yourself to a place where you got your emotions stable enough to say no?
Well, when he gave me the percentage, that there was like only really a 30% chance with the chemo, I said no.
Okay.
But I heard the Lord tell me no. And so I believe God. And so I went with it.
Yeah.
You know, if it had been in my, what do you call it, up under your arm?
Like in the lymph nodes.
The lymph nodes, maybe so, but it wasn't there.
Got it.
And it was smaller than they thought when they got it.
Okay.
So I said no.
Yeah. So in that process with refusing that type of treatment, did you do anything holistically for yourself? I mean, you know, I can tell that you're a woman of God, that you're a spiritual person. So was there something else that you did in the midst of saying, I'm not going to do the radiation, I'm not doing the chemo, but I'm going to add this in as something that's more natural?
I began to read healing scriptures.
Oh.
And when I read the healing scriptures, God was talking to me about relationship. And I said, well, God, why are you talking to me about relationship?
Yeah.
And I'm reading healing scriptures.
Yeah.
Because that's where it begins.
Got it.
So it wasn't unto death for me. I needed a check. He put a check in my spirit to grow in him. Yeah. And I do believe that not 100%, but pretty much 90% of things that are wrong can be made right in our relationship with God.
Oh, wow. So you spoke about reading a lot of healing scriptures. What was one of your most favorite scriptures, or one that is it? Because I see you right. I just saw you just. What was one
I
of your
don't
favorite
remember.
ones?
It was I had a binder from my old bishop.
Yeah.
And it was on healing, so I'm like, well, it's time for me to dig into this binder. And he was talking about relationship. He was talking about the garden of my heart. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So despite changing you from the inside, because of course the word changes you from the inside, what's some of the things that's evident in your life that's been changed? Because we know the cancer was, God took care of that, right? So what else about you, about Faye, if somebody saw you, said, gosh, you look different, you know, there's something different about you. What is it that you can look at now and say, I'm completely changed in this? Because it was more than just the you know, him healing the cancer. It was also something else he was changing in you.
Well, I realized that through it all, that he's the creator, and my foundation lies in him.
Yeah.
And the thoughts that we have, the things that we say, the imaginations that we have, they're like transmitters to our heart.
Yes.
You know, the Bible calls it seed.
Yes.
But if you look at it, you know, another avenue, it's like transmitters, and they cause, how you feel cause different things to your body, to your mind, body, soul, and spirit. So just watching what I say, think about, and how I respond to other people, and even how they respond to me, how I deal with it after they say what they say,
So this is, I mean, wow, this was truly a faith journey for you.
Truly a faith journey. Truly, I've had my second mammo and I'm still cancer free.
Okay.
And even if he didn't heal me, I'm still healed.
Yes.
And I wasn't ready to leave my grandchildren or my children. But if I had to leave tomorrow, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're okay.
I'm like, so God, whatever you want to do.
Yes, whatever you want
Whatever you want to do.
Wow. So what do you speak to that woman who just found out today, maybe this week, maybe this month, that there's been something detected? What would you speak to that woman right now who's in that space that you were in all those years ago?
Well, I would ask God again. Here we are again, Lord. What must I do? What do you want me to do? I believe He would speak. I believe you know in your heart if it is until death, until the end. And I would say prepare for the end, because we don't know. I have to be to work in a little bit, and I could leave out and not make it to work. But I'm just grateful of God, of who He is and who He is in us, in you, and in me. And I have to seek Him so I can learn of Him, because I don't know. You know. You started your own business, so you know you're the creator. And I have to seek Him because He's the creator. My body functions a certain way. And we need to learn how we need to function.
Exactly.
And, I almost say in the name of Jesus. I just
you can say it.
But it was just right there. I'm like,
I love it. So, in closing, why is an organization like this, and a support group like this, so important for someone going through this journey?
Oh my gosh.
Because there's a lot of people who do it alone, who don't want support, or they're just afraid of getting support. Why is Tulip Blooms, or an organization like this, so important to get support?
A flower is beautiful. And I believe the flower can look differently every day, depending on the sunshine, the rain. And tulips is beautiful. They're beautiful, and they want you to know that you're beautiful. And so I'm grateful for Patrice and Rena. I'm grateful for all the ladies that I met today. They are beautiful. They are beautiful ladies.
They are.
And I hope they know who God is and who they are in God, and that He cares and He loves us.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Miss Faith, for sharing your story. That was beautiful. And I love that your faith took you to a place that it just pushed you back into the arms of God.
Yeah, because I haven't always been there.
Well, listen.
But you can get there.
She's honest, and you can get there. I love it. Well, thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoyed yourself today, getting your makeover. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, these ladies, the volunteers here, amazing. So we just appreciate them being here to support this organization. Thank you guys so much for listening to Miss Faye's story, and just stick around because we have some more for you, okay?
And also, you asked me about a scripture. I can't think of it right now. But the song that I'm thinking is, He's healing me. I'm gonna worship.
Yes.
He's healing me. I'm gonna worship.
Yes. Listen, that worship is within us, and that's just such an amazing song to pull from. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And so I know that was a part of your journey as well.
Healing my soul, my mind, my body, and my spirit.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, guys, stick around. We have some more. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us through this episode. Right now, I have another tulip here with us. Her name is Sally, and she's going to share her journey with you on how she found this organization and what she is here today to have done. The ladies are being beautified from the inside out. And just sitting with her over these past few minutes, I have learned and gained so much from her. And can I tell you, it was a little bit of an emotional start with us, right?
Yes.
And so we're smiling now. But speaking through this, it can be emotional. So for those of you who are watching, who are in a place of having that emotion right now, whether it's sadness, whether it's lightness, whatever it is, just know that God is with you. So I want Sally to share a little bit of her story with you. So Sally, how did you find out today about the Tulip Blooms organization?
Well, a friend of mine brought me in, and she told me about it, and she called me Mama. She said, "Mama, you got to go with me." And so I said, I go. You know,
Awesome.
This is all new to me.
Yes.
But praise be the Lord.
Yes.
Yes.
So how did your journey start with finding out that how did you know that you had breast cancer?
Well, I was, searching myself, and then I felt this knot.
Okay.
And I went to my doctor, and he said that it was just a small thing. I said, no, something is wrong.
Okay.
I said, can you give me a biopsy? And she said, well, you don't really need one, but I said, would you just give it to me anyway?
So you knew your body. You knew your body.
Yes. And when they gave me the biopsy, it came back positive.
Okay.
And that was something, the darkest day of my life, I felt.
Okay. And that was something that I love that let me go back for a second here. So it's important for us to do self-examinations.
Yes.
It's very important.
Very important.
Yeah, very important to know our bodies because, we're our biggest advocate more than anything. The one thing that I loved about you, Sally, when we sat down is that your honesty came out and that emotion came out and you shared a part of your story that, we know that this, like you just said, was a fearful moment for you, but then something else happened where you felt even more alone in that moment.
Yes, I did. What happened was when I found out, I just felt like it was so bad.
Okay.
And I am a child of God, and I believe in God and Jesus Christ, who's my Savior.
Yes.
And I've been, as they say, running for the Lord a long time.
Yes.
And I just felt that he had forgotten me. So I had to ask him a question. I said,
wow.
Now, Lord, all these years I've been serving you.
Yes.
And this is how I'm going out. And I was torn down.
Wow.
I was so torn, and I didn't want my kids to know that I was torn as much as I was. But I wasn't worried mostly about myself. I was worried about leaving my kids.
Got it. Yes. Wow.
And that took me to a place.
Yes.
And now I'm battling not only with cancer, but battling is there a God?
Yes.
So I prayed, but I looked like I wasn't going anywhere. But one night, it was about 2:00 in the morning, and I heard this still voice and said, this is not to death. And I had to believe it, and I held on to what I heard.
Yes.
Because it says, you got to know his voice.
Yes. Oh my
goodness. God. I'm getting better.
Yeah. And for somebody who's watching right now, you may feel alone, and that's why I wanted Sally to share this, because the Bible says that we are not forgotten. He reminds us in his word that we are not forgotten, and the enemy, he is a liar. He wants us to believe that we are alone and that, God is not with us. But in that moment, I love how you talked to him.
Yes.
You asked him.
You got to talk to the Lord.
Yes.
You got to know your daddy's voice.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And I went through a couple of doctors.
Okay.
And I went to this place, and it just felt like cold, whatever.
Yeah.
I told my daughter, I said, I'm going to pay this, but I'm not coming back.
Okay.
I didn't have a doctor.
Yes.
I didn't know which way, because God knows everything.
Yes, he does.
I worked for the school, and this lady gave me a card, and I just threw it in my car.
Wow.
2 o'clock that morning, everything happened at the same time. I got up and I went outside, and it was Moffitt.
Wow.
I didn't know how, because I'm kind of computer illiterate.
like a lot of us.
And I called, and right away they says, "Let me pray with you."
Oh my gosh.
I was so amazed at how it was handled.
Yes.
So they set me up an appointment, and it was like, I said a month into that. So now I'm still going through. I don't know what's happening.
Yes.
But then in my back of my mind, they said they had first told me it wasn't. I was like under stage 1, between 1 and 2.
Yes.
That's what they said. But when I got to Moffitt, I was a stage 3 going on 4.
Wow. Wow.
And it was my birthday. I turned 62 at that time.
Wow.
And they said, "You gonna do chemo now?" I said, "Yes." It's my birthday present.
Yes.
And I went through, and God took me through this, and it was a journey.
Yes.
And it's still a journey, y'all. Don't take it lightly.
Yeah.
Because even now, when I go get checked, I wonder, is it coming back? I just thank God.
Yes. And I love how, as we were sitting here earlier before going on to record, Rhea, who's the founder of this organization, she was just sharing about her journey, and she's going to come on and share a little bit with you all so you can hear what she said. But if she had not gone through her journey, this organization would not be here for you all to have that support. So now you are now responsible to pass that torch on and to share, because that gives you that purpose. And maybe that's going to be a part of your journey to where, you won't think, is this going to come back? Because now you have other women and maybe even some other men that you're going to affect through your story and your journey. So now what do you think now, since God met you in your room at 2 o'clock in the morning and woke you up?
I know He's a good God.
Yes.
And now I could truly say that I get up with a purpose.
Yes.
To live and to do things right.
Yes, and it's not too late.
No, it's not too late.
I'm so happy that you came on, Sally, to share. Can I tell you, when we first sat down, she was so nervous. I said, "You're going to do fine." And she blessed me from the first 3 minutes of our conversation. And guess what? That piece of tissue that she has in her hand, have you seen any tears come out of her eyes? Absolutely not. And so I'm so happy that I came out to record with them today. And I hope that you were made to feel special. You and all the women who are here.
I really thank them.
Oh,
I
man.
thank Tulip. I thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Sally. Listen, I mean, this has been a blessing. So I have a new friend today, everybody. Did you enjoy Sally's story? Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and reach out to her on this platform. We'll make sure that we have every Tulip that's here on with this episode today, that we have their stories, and we have their way for you can contact them in the description box. So until next time. Did you enjoy today's episode with Tulips Bloom? Make sure you donate to this amazing organization. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Until next time.